Hi, I'm Liz Hill, and I'm recording this for Chapter 4 Quiz Access. I'm sorry, it's Week 4 Quiz Access for Chapter 2, Problems 11, 12, and 13 in Financial Accounting. And I'm just taking a look here at number 11. What we want to do for 11, 12, and 13 is prepare the income statement, the statement of retained earnings, and a balance sheet. So we always start with the income statement and then move on to the statement of retained earnings and then the balance sheet in that order, because we take those amounts and plug them into the amounts that we need, plug them into the next document. I'm going to just tell you I'm not so great at this, but anyway, here it goes. First, we want to point out that this is a defined statement within a period of time. So as of December 31st is right here. And we want to start here with our assets. And let me make sure we got this right. All of our assets we should be able to recognize. Okay, and so we wanted to change, sorry, that started out as assets. We want to change that to revenues. And down here, we want to change this to expenses. And in our revenues, this is the way that revenue is earned, is with this consulting revenue. So we want to select that. I'm like forgetting how to do everything while I'm doing this. Okay, we can put that number in there. This is a consulting revenue. So we can start typing that in. And then our expenses are all of these that we see are expenses. There's the rent expense. We have the salaries expense. There's the telephone expense. And the miscellaneous expense. Okay, and that, hopefully that's correct. Is that right? Okay, and then down here, we want this to be our net income. It would be a net income or a net loss. We can see the difference there. And I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, and so we're just going to make sure we tally that up here. I'm going to just get my stuff prepared here. So we have $27,020 minus $16,650. $10,370 is our net income. And then we want to come over and check our work. Let's see if I did this right. Oh, we got to change that top part. Yep. It's incomplete because this is a period of time, not just a point in time. Let me make sure I got that right. Okay, great. And we want to remember this number here, 10,370. We're going to use that in the next problem as we complete the retained earnings, because this is a new business. We say retained earnings is at 0, and then we go to pardon me. Okay, just go back to my notes. We add the net income, which we saw from the previous question is right down here, 10,370. So we will put that back in there. And then this is going to be less dividends here. Make sure I got that correct. And space-wise. Can't remember which one I put it on, to be honest. Maybe I put it there. There's also the dividends here, so we're gonna put this. I don't know if I'm doing that in the right place, honestly. Can't remember. Okay, and then and any retainer. Okay. And then that does the math for you here. 4,340, and this is the retained. Oh, just a moment. Sorry, kicked me out. This is a fun video. Okay, so the last part is we put the dividends in, it did the math for us. The last part is we want to do the month, for month ended December 31st, because this is a period of time. And then we will move on. We will check this. And it is complete and correct. We will go on to problem number 13, unless it's going to do what it did before. There we go. Okay. For our last one in our balance sheet, we want to fill in the information here and put in, this is a point in time, so it's just December 31st. We're going to create this with the accounting solution formula, and I'm probably saying things wrong, I'm so sorry. And then we're going to put in equity. So we have assets on the left side equals liabilities plus equity on the right side, and we want to put in over here total assets, and this is total liabilities and equity. And assets, we see we have cash, we have accounts receivable, we have office supplies, and office equipment, land. There we go. All right, and we're going to just plug those numbers in. I just want to thank everybody who's done this before, because I feel like you guys have helped me a lot with learning how to do this. Okay. Whoops, sorry about that. And gotta make it a little exciting. All right, the liabilities here, we still have accounts payable. Just plug that number in. And then with our equity, we have our retained earnings, which we take from our previous statement of retained earnings. And you know, I didn't write that number down. Let's see, 4,340. And we're going to plug that in to our retained earnings over here. All right. And then we have common stock as well. Plug in. Okay. All right. So you can see that we have taken care of all of our assets, our liabilities and equity, and included total assets and also total liabilities and equity. You can see at the bottom that these numbers equal out and balance the same, and that is because we are able to carry that information from the income statement over to the statement of retained earnings, over to the balance sheet, making this possible and complete. So let's check our work. Yay, we did it. So that concludes our broadcasting day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again for everybody who presented before and who's watching this. Hope you have a good one.